Good morning, everyone. It's Lee Henson, President and Founder of AgileDad, and it's time for today's edition of Daily Stand-Up. Without any further ado, let's get started. It's hump day. You made it halfway through this New Year's week. I hope that you're having a nice, safe, valuable, comfortable, relaxing opportunity to take advantage of these holidays and to focus on the things that are most important to you. We received a question via email from a gentleman we'll call Steve. He says, how do you get a product owner to focus on the why? And I think that, the question revolves around how do you get an inexperienced product owner to concentrate on the whys and add value through the features that they're asking for. Rather than a list of we must do A, B, C, D, and we must gather this information and we must figure these things out. This is a conundrum that's been going on for a long time. I have focused with product owners and work with product owners through Agile coaching to try to help them understand how to do this. And I asked them, if the team doesn't know the why behind the what, how focused are they going to be? What are they going to do, right? Oftentimes what I ask the product owner is, tell me about your vision again. And it sounds so elementary to ask a product owner about their vision. But I often ask them, who is our target audience? What problem are we trying to solve? Why is this product impactful? And then I'll ask them, okay, who's going to be using our product? Let's boil that down and say, if these people are going to be using our product, how do these features make sense? And I think that once you have a really strong vision and you can tie the things that the product owner are asking for to that, then you end up with a much better idea of what you should be building. I like to focus on things like empathy maps and journey maps and story mapping and techniques that allow inexperienced product owners to really understand that they do know who the target consumer is and that what they're asking for makes sense. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's important to have sprint goals and it's important for the team to focus on those. But I think that as you're building each increment, that it should align with the product owner's vision and they should be able to restate that vision and that people should know how it all ties together. The old because I say so, or it'll make the site faster, or it'll move in the right direction, or it'll help them in the long run. Those things need to be done away with. The focus should be outcome, not output. We talked a little bit about that yesterday. I think that if you're a passionate product owner and you're trying to do the right thing, that you're going to regain focus and that things are going to move in your general direction in a way that you want them to. But I also think that if you're going to have good impact, you need to be focused on outcome. Outcome yields impact. Output just yields output. It yields stuff. It yields crap. And some of that stuff people could be interested in. Some of that stuff nobody may not even want. And I think that this is an opportunity for us to continue to grow and align the product owner's needs, wants, wishes, strategically with the organizational strategy, as well as with the consumers and with their desires, their wants, needs, whims, and desires, and with technological feasibility. This supports the concept of a po ba fa ta, where you have one solid product owner that could be experienced or inexperienced, but they lean on experience of others in the form of a business analyst who thoroughly understands the voice of the consumer, a functional analyst who knows strategically what direction we're trying to go in, and a technical analyst that understands whether what we're trying to build is technologically feasible and if it makes sense at all. I think that if we have those three analysts and we give them an opportunity to really dig in with the product owner to assess where we are and to see what we're trying to build and to understand the why behind the what, there should never be the answer if I ask someone who's working on this product or service, why do you work on this team or why do you build that product? I should never hear because that's what I get paid to do. I want to make sure that we regain people's focus, especially as we're moving towards a new year, we're moving towards new opportunities. We need to make sure that we regain our focus, and we need to make sure that we help our product owners regain their focus, because especially as we work in remote environments, it's just so critical and so important for us to understand the consumer's needs even better. Without being able to stand and look over their shoulder, we need to be able to understand what our people are building without having them there in the same room with us. So this makes the role of the product owner even that much more critical and even adds greater value to the supporting cast that needs to assist the product owner so that the product owner can build the right, highest quality product or service. So I hope this information is useful to you. Trying to end out the year with a bang, answering some of your questions. If you have a topic that you'd like addressed on an episode of the Daily Stand-Up, please send it over to learnmore@agiledad.com, where we'd love to hear from you. As always, we encourage you to visit agiledad.com, where you can learn more about this topic and many others. And until next time, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Do take care.